I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, you know my guest today from Kill Tony and America's Got Talent. You can buy tickets to see him at mutecomedian.com. Give it up for Ahren Belisle. Thank you so much for coming on my show today.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. I've got an array of questions for you. I don't even know if we're going to get through all of them because I went really ham on these. But you're hilarious. And I've seen your stand-up and I've seen you on Kill Tony and I'm just so stoked. Let's see. We're going to start off with some appetizer questions. Do you have a safe word?
Yes, here it is.
That is the most unsafe safe word I've ever heard. I would think that you wanted me to keep going. I'd be like, great, we're doing a really good job. I think we need a stronger safe word.
Here, I'll try a new one.
So you want me to keep going? Got it. All right, well, you would get really fucked. When did you lose your virginity?
I wasn't as old as you might think. I was 17, first year of college.
Wow.
That girl was a fucking freak, though.
It's funny that you say that because a devotee is someone with a handicap kink. Have you ever been with someone with that fetish?
I've been looking for that my entire fucking life. I think it's a myth. But the girl I lost my virginity to asked me to finger her with my claw, then got mad when it hurt. It was fucking wild.
I would think that hand could be a benefit in the bedroom. It does all kinds of different things that a girl could never feel from anyone else.
How the fuck would this be a benefit?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes, you know, the motion is like this and it looks like you've got a finger already there. Like you're cruising.
Are you a devotee?
I'm so sorry to disappoint you. I've never been with anyone with a handicap, although I do think that all of my ex-boyfriends are handicapped.
A little retarded.
Oh my God! I was trying to avoid that word, but you're allowed to say it. Do you have any fetishes?
Not really. I just like when people like me.
Same. I didn't think that anybody could text faster than me until I've met you. I am such a fast texter, but I mean, you've got it down. I like this form of communication too. Usually I just talk over everybody, but you make me have patience. It's a pro.
Women hate that about me.
Do they really? No, because you take your time. They better get used to it. What is it like for you to date these days?
Modern times are weird because it's all about swiping, and I have a claw. I'm someone you need to get to know. It can be kind of hard, but I get around now, and then when I have time to meet people.
Are you on dating apps?
It doesn't work that well, but I met my most recent ex on Tinder.
Oh, that's pretty good. How long were you guys together? I've never been on Tinder.
A year, maybe?
A year. That's a long time. I've never been on Tinder. I was on Hinge when I was single for a while, but my account kept getting canceled because people kept reporting me as catfishing people. And it sucked. Because I wasn't. And I was like really trying to find people. And so I would have to put my Instagram account in my bio. And I was like, this is so you can check me out. I'm like I was trying to authenticate myself. And then people would send me DMs on Instagram and they'd be like, this person is using your Instagram account. They're pretending like they're you. And I'm like, that is me. It is me.
I just wanna find love. Stop fucking banning me because I have such nice tits.
when I needed my Hinge profile to just be strong. What does your dating profile look like? Like your bio? How do you sell yourself?
But I'm not sure. It probably says I want a long-term relationship, and I like good communication and stuff. I'm like the opposite of every comedian who wants to just do coke and rail whores.
That does make you different. You're looking for something real. All right, I that's a green flag. I like that. Finally. Let's see here. So we know what you're looking for in a relationship, long-term, something real, but do you like coke?
The last and only time I tried coke, I accidentally blew it away, and the guy was so fucking mad.
Why did you do that because you were laughing? Like your nose, you breathed out first instead of inhale. Did you know that it was an inhale drug?
I'm just retarded.
Oh my God. I love that you use the R word so much. You're the only person that can do that and not get canceled. I said retarded one time on this show and I was so afraid I was going to get canceled.
Yeah, it's like my N-word. They can't take it from me.
Oh my God, that is so true. God, you lucky son of a bitch. Let's get into our main course questions. What would you say is a big red flag when it comes to dating?
Personally, the one thing I hate is passive aggressiveness. If you can't just fucking explain how you feel, I don't want to play your game, you know?
Yeah, I do know. My mom has some passive aggressive issues.
And not being self-aware enough to work on your own stuff. We all kind of suck sometimes if you can't admit it, you're a red flag.
True. Have you ever been in love?
Yeah, I loved my most recent ex.
Why did you guys break up?
It was unhealthy. All the travel made her feel like alone. And she was annoying about it, and I was oftentimes not thoughtful enough in a long-distance thing. It was just not healthy and had to end. It ended in a nice way, though.
You're so self-aware. Like you have a really good sense of awareness when it comes to other people and yourself and like how you feel about people. And I know that your red flag is like it's valid, but let's say that the girl is a 10 out of 10 smoke show and she's just so hot. Would you ignore the red flag to bang her?
So, I recently did that. And she poked holes in my condoms, so I'm never fucking ignoring a flag again.
Oh my gosh. Did you know that before having sex with her? Or you were just like surprised afterwards? Damn.
I found out after.
Oh my God. That girl was in love. She wanted to trap your ass.
From now with crazy bitches, I'm only doing anal.
Do you want to get married and do you want to have kids?
Married, yes. Kids, fuck no.
Why?
They yell a lot. They shit themselves. They cost money until like 26. And when you're old, they visit like twice a year. Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Not literally, though. I'm not Stephen Hawking.
Touche. Who's your celebrity crush?
Mila Kunis.
Oh, Ashton Kutcher is I think they're married. Yeah, they're married now. That's weird. They were on that 70s show together, but she's hot. She has like some little devil in her. You can tell with the like dark eyes and the dark eyeliner and the dark hair. I like that. Are you more into brunettes?
Yeah, brunettes and redheads.
Ooh, see, that's why girls are popping holes in your condoms. Redheads are fucking psycho. You're looking for it.
She was blonde.
No! Well, blondes do have more fun. She was just trying to fuck you, dude. She wanted to keep you around forever. And if you don't want kids, and she knows that, and she wants kids, she's going to trap your ass.
But here's the thing. Most women would look at me and be like, oh, I don't want a kid like that. But this psycho didn't even care?
Well, is this hereditary?
She didn't ask.
Maybe she just assumed that it wasn't. Or maybe she didn't even care. This sounds like love to me.
Bold assumption.
Very bold assumption. Well, what if it was Mila Kunis and she popped a hole in your condom?
Please do. I want that money.
Here's another question. We're going to go away from this. What do you do when your phone dies? How many backup phones are in that pocket? 3? You are kidding me. I'm surprised. Has like a wireless battery charging company ever tried to sponsor you?
I have one in my car too.
Wow. So we've got phones on phones on phones. You know, that's like what drug dealers do.
I keep trying to get a speaker to sponsor me. It's a no-brainer. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm Sony. I power this disabled man's career. There's never been a better proposition.
I agree.
They keep saying no.
I'm going to let my people talk to some people and I'm going to get back to you on this.
I'll give you 10%.
You know, you can even have it all. I will just reach out to some people and see what I can do. You should be absolutely sponsored, but thank you for offering me 10%. Do you ever feel like your disability can be an advantage in some ways? While you're typing, I feel like your parking situation is great.
So there's nuance here? So anyone who says, oh, I would never want to be normal, it made me who I am. Fuck you. You're lying. The benefits don't outweigh all the shit we had to go through. But yes, it did make me who I am, and I love my life. And there's a lot of advantages. As an engineer, I got a lot of opportunities because of it. My comedy career took off on a rocket ship because it's so unique. I get away with anything I want. So yes, there's a lot of good stuff, but I don't think it outweighs the shitty part.
Yeah, I can see that. But you've made the best out of a bad situation. And I love your positive attitude. I think that's awesome. When did you start doing stand-up?
2 years ago in Portugal, I was there for the winter just having fun. And I went to a comedy show. And I was heckling everyone in there like, hey, come back tomorrow and go up. Can you imagine being heckled by a guy with a phone?
I would be dumbfounded. I don't think I would know what to do, but that's a great angle. Portugal. So do you travel a lot?
I used to before I became a comic and fucking never have time for anything.
Part of the job description. You start killing it and then you have to just be on the road and do the damn thing. I like your tattoo. What is it?
It's a wolf and a dragon.
A wolf? Oh, okay. I see it. It's pretty hardcore. Did it hurt? I have one tattoo.
I fell asleep.
What? You fell asleep?
My leg fucking hurt though.
Oh, you have your leg tattooed.
I have like a full leg tattoo. My thigh fucking hurts so bad.
I bet. What'd you get on it? You can take your pants off. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, we've got like the whole sea, the ocean. We've got an octopus, whales, jellyfish. Man, that's really cool. So you love the ocean.
I don't usually take my pants off on first dates.
No? That's probably why the girl spiked your condom, because it took her a while to get to you. That's really crazy. I've heard that the shin hurts really bad too. Yeah, because that's like right on bone. I have a tattoo of a kiss on my ass.
But the thigh was way worse.
That's weird. My ass didn't hurt.
Why did you get that on your ass?
So I was 18 and I had just moved to LA and I think I was just in like my rebel stage. And I just, I went to this tattoo shop right when I moved to California and I told the guy that I wanted a lip print on my butt cheek. And I was like, it's a kiss on the cheek. And he did it. And while I was doing it, he was like, so are you a stripper? And I was like, no. And he's like, are you a porn star? And I was like, no, I'm not. I just want a kiss on the cheek. And then after I got it, now when I wear a bikini and stuff, the first thing people think is they're like, oh, is that like, are you trying to tell people to kiss your ass? And I'm like, no, I was actually trying to be cuter than that and just like have a kiss on the cheek. But you know how tattoos go. It's a misrepresentation.
So now when you get mad, do you lift your dress and say, kiss my ass though?
No, but I should. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. That would be such a great fuck you, goodbye. man, I should have you help me with my comebacks because that would be great. Let me see. I'm going to get into some deeper questions here. Where's the craziest place that you've had sex? Have you had sex in any kind of crazy places?
Yeah, I have a fucking crazy story.
Let's go.
I was in Spain on an island at a carnival, and I met the Spanish girl. She didn't know a word of fucking English. I was using Google Translate, and she would respond in fucking Spanish, and I still have no idea what anything she said was. Complete one-sided communication? Anyway, we start making out and stuff. We go find a rooftop at this carnival and start having sex against like a ledge, which is insane because I can barely stand on even ground. And security came and kicked us out.
That is pretty. Did you ever talk to this girl again? No? Oh my gosh. So you have no idea what this girl said. We don't know her name. You just started fucking on a ledge.
I don't even know her name.
That is so wild. I feel like she definitely was a devotee. She had a handicap fetish.
Maybe she wanted a baby?
All these women want babies with you. Do you carry a condom in your wallet? You gotta protect
No.
yourself.
I want a vasectomy.
Really? You don't want kids that bad? You don't think it'll ever change? Okay.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Do you still talk to any of your exes? Or is it like when you're done with a relationship, you like leave them in the past?
So one of my exes I'm cordial with, and my recent ex we talk now and then. But it's not like a close thing. I think it's not healthy to be close with an ex until you both move on. And even then, like, you gotta have some boundaries. You can't have slumber parties and share all your emotional shit.
I totally agree. I'm not really friends with any of my exes. I'm cordial with my ex-husband, but we're not like friends. Like if he calls me to chat, I'm like, what the fuck do you want? Like you've got to just tell me what you want. And then I just want to make sure you're not dead or anything or someone didn't die. You know, it's like I care about him like that, but I'm not here to chit chat.
To me, like if I had a good ex and they didn't screw me over, like, if your mom dies, of course I'm there for you. And I wish you well and like all of that. But there's more people to be friends with, you know.
Definitely. What is your exit strategy on a bad first date? How do you get out of that shit? There's like a couple cards you could pull. You don't feel good. You're tired.
I could call myself on my other phone. I'm getting a call. I gotta go.
You know, with these psycho bitches that you date, though, they'd probably be like, that's okay. Just take the call.
It is only one psycho bitch, and I'm never doing that again.
But how do you know if they're psycho? You don't know if they're psycho, and you're going for redheads.
I am gonna do more investigation. There was red flags I ignored.
Yeah. I feel like the redheads that I know are lunatics.
You really hate gingers?
I don't hate gingers. My boyfriend even has like some red hairs in his beard, and that's probably why I love him so much. But they're like sort of psycho, dude. But they're famous for that. Like, let's think of like some celebrities that have red hair that are crazy. Poison Ivy, and she's beautiful.
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan, The Little Mermaid. If you think about it, that bitch is crazy. She's like the princess of the ocean, sells her voice, the only thing she's really got, for a pair of legs that she doesn't
You're
even
right,
know.
I never thought about it.
Yeah, pair of legs that she doesn't even know how to use. Randomly meets a prince. Can't speak. You know how that goes.
Yeah, what a thirsty little slut.
The redheads are kind of out there. Do you get jealous easily? Did I already ask you that?
I can be a bit insecure, but like if you're treating me well and I trust you, like, no, I don't get jealous.
Yeah. I think everyone can be insecure though. Like I can be insecure, you know? Like if I'm I'm always insecure about my comedy. Like I'm always afraid I'm not going to be like funny enough, or like a joke is really funny to me and then other people don't find it funny. Talk about wanting to just die a slow death.
The Little Mermaid joke was fucking hilarious.
Thank you. I'll use it. Let me see. Do you want to do a tasting menu? It's like a this or that thing. So I'll ask you 2 things and then you pick the first one that comes to mind. Okay. Your favorite car?
I don't know cars. What's the police SUV called?
Is it a
Ford Explorer.
Ford Explorer? We've got to upgrade your car skills. We need to teach you about cars. A Ford Explorer can't be your answer. That does not help you, Ahren. That doesn't help you. That's not a sexy answer. That's not a thirst trap answer. We've got to upgrade your car game.
The one with 4 wheels that has lane keep assist.
What about Tesla? Tesla would be a great car for you. They have like full self-drive.
I've never driven one, but they seem cool.
Yeah, they have. I test drove one and they have full self-drive, which is really pretty cool. But I don't recommend using it around construction because that shit almost killed me.
I don't like being a passenger though because the braking pisses me off.
Yeah, I feel you. They have these automatic things where when you lay off the brake, it just stops. Like it comes to a halt. It's so annoying. Do you drink alcohol?
Yeah.
You have a benefit here. You never have to suffer from slurred speech. Oh, I guess you could slur your text. Damn. Shoot me a slurred text.
Just typos and shit. Sentences that don't make sense. Hot Q2, you're him be going.
What's your favorite cocktail?
Whiskey Pepsi.
Ooh, that's a hardcore drink. That's pretty stout. Whiskey, I can't do anything brown. I'm a tequila person. I like margaritas and palomas or dry martinis.
I used to have a problem drinking because I didn't like the taste. But then I found whiskey and became a COVID alcoholic. Now I tapered it back, but still good.
I feel like COVID kind of made everyone an alcoholic though, like I got really into wines during COVID. I could like sit there and I started having like 2 glasses and I'd be tipsy, then 2 turned into 3 and then 3 turned into like a bottle. And I was like all the way up to like being able to have 2 bottles. That's like a red flag, but we don't need to talk about my alcoholism. What is your favorite movie?
The first one that came to mind was The Change Up for some reason. Ryan Reynolds changes bodies with the guy from Ozark.
What is that guy?
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. Yeah. I haven't seen that. I need to see that though. That's kind of
It's funny.
There's a famous log line there though, right? Where there's been a couple movies made where like 2 people switch, like a kid can switch with like a
Freaky Friday stuff.
Right. Yeah. Okay, cool. I like rom-coms. I bet that's not surprising at all. Let's see here.
Gay.
I still wish that your phone would translate some stuff in Canadian for me. I wanted to say a boot instead of about.
Gay. A.
Are you a morning bird or a night owl?
Night. I'm a cranky little bitch in the morning.
Me too. Let's see. I'll ask you 2 more and then I'm going to give you my dessert question. What is your favorite kind of food? Like genre?
Lasagna.
Oh!
But I like everything. I have a really diverse palate. I'll eat anything. And believe it or not, I'm a really good cook.
I believe it. What do you like to cook? What's your go-to meal to cook to impress on a date?
I cook a lot of things. Mostly stuff that can be made in a pressure cooker. I make really good Alfredo. I make good Asian food.
Nice. You're pretty hardcore boyfriend material. Damn. My boyfriend doesn't cook. He owns a barbecue restaurant, but he doesn't cook. He makes steak.
Why do Texans only eat fucking barbecue?
It's a staple here.
My ass is bleeding because all I can find is fucking brisket.
It will make you do that. It'll make you shit your fucking brains out. What is the best music to have sex to after we talk about bleeding out of your asshole?
I don't think I've ever had sex to music.
Really? You just have sex in silence? You just like to hear her moan her brains out? You like to just hear a condom, just get a pin through it? That's your favorite, that's your sound?
That's crazy. I can't believe I've never used music.
Yeah, me either. I have like a whole sex playlist, but it's boring because I haven't added any songs to it in 2 years. I just used it to lure my boyfriend in, and then like I gave up on the playlist. Now I just tell Alexa to play dirty French music.
Do you use the same songs you used with your exes?
No, that's some shit a redhead would do. Fuck no. I don't even like the same inside jokes. Like I had an ex that would call me love bug. It was like my first boyfriend that I ever had. And I don't use that word anymore. And if someone called me love bug, that'd be weird. And I don't do anything the same as like an ex. Even hobbies and stuff. I dated a guy that was like an athlete and he liked like skiing and mountain biking and surfing. And now I won't date anybody that has anything to do with those sports.
So now you don't exercise?
No, I do. I like to exercise. I just don't want to do any of those exercises, you know? Like a guy that's like doing yoga and stuff. I don't know about that. I don't know. Do you think that if a guy does yoga, it's a red flag?
Yoga is kind of gay.
Right? That's what I think. I'm so glad that we agree on that. Do you like to have sex with the lights on or off?
On.
Full blast?
I've never really had dimmers, but if I did, probably bright enough to see what I'm doing but dim enough that it's not like fucking in the studio or under a spotlight on stage.
That's fair. Do you consider yourself romantic? This is part of my dessert question. Yeah. What is the most romantic thing that you've ever done for someone?
When I went on tour last year, my ex was upset. I was gone for like 40 days, so I hid 40 little love notes around the house. And it's funny because we broke up halfway through, and she kept finding notes. And she's like, "This is making me sad. Do you remember where they are all at?" And I'm like, "No fucking clue. She gonna find them for the rest of her life."
That's fucking awesome, dude. Can you give me an example of what one of these notes said?
I don't really remember. I think they were all like affirmations and appreciation stuff. So like, "I love that you are so thoughtful." Or "I love that you spend so much time taking care of the dogs." Just stuff to make her feel appreciated.
That's really sweet. Can I ask why you guys broke up? Because it sounds like you're so good in a relationship. You're self-aware. You're nice. You're romantic.
I am kind of an airhead at times. I'm not like always super thoughtful and attentive, but I work like 2 jobs, so it was hard to give her all the time and everything she needed. I didn't meet her needs, and she was constantly upset, and that was too hard to deal with.
Yeah. What was the other job that you were working? You were doing stand-up and something else?
I'm an engineer. Until next Friday, actually.
Oh, what kind of engineer?
Software engineer. I have been working 80 hours a week for a year.
Wow.
And like a relationship is also work, good work, but still work.
So true. So you really had 3 jobs. You had her and the other 2 jobs. Okay, last question I'll ask you, I promise. What is your goal? Like, what do you want to do stand up now full time for a living?
I quit my job. It's comedy now.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That's a big move when you can.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. That's great. And thank you for coming on my show. This was really, really fun.
Thanks for having me. This is my first big podcast. I've not done a lot of outreach because the phone thing and everything, but I knew this one would be fun.
Definitely. Well, I hope you do more podcasts. This is really fun. Would you come back for a second date? Yeah. Can you give a shout out to your social media profiles where people can find you? I know that they can buy tickets at mutecomedian.com.
My social media is my name. My mom fucked me on my name. She gave me a name nobody can spell and a mute guy needs to explain to everyone. Ahren Belisle. Ahren.
Sign language. That's great. You know, Austin is a great place for sign language. Have you met people that sign with you yet? We have a huge community here. There's like the biggest college in the country, I think. You clearly do sign language, right? Or was that just your name and that's all you know?
Go hang out with your own people.
trying to say that, Aaron. One thing led to another, and I sounded like a bitch. Okay, wasn't trying to.
I only know bad words.
Yeah, fuck you.
Slut.
This is slut? Oh, I like that. I learned something new.
Bitch.
Bitch? Isn't this thank you? Wow, that's awfully close.
This is fuck you.
Oh, yeah. So thank you, fuck you, bitch. We should go take a sign language class together for our second date and learn how to learn how to communicate with sign language. We can have our own little party. Well, Ahren, this has been so nice. Thank you for coming on my show. I feel like I could talk to you forever. You guys give it up for Ahren Belisle, and we'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date.